Girl, baby. Child, I was working out, hence me. I love y'all so much. I interrupted my workout this morning because y'all know I like to get it in, baby. In the morning. Thank you, God, for blessing me having a home gym. I literally left the gym and had to talk to the raindrops. I don't know how this is going to go, child. I'm going to speak my mind. Come on, merch. Anywho, girl, breaking news. This is a nanny 911 baby. Ralph Sidora filed for divorce from Drew Sidora from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Drew Sidora, T-Boz and TLC. Drew Sidora, honey, a Lifetime movie actress, baby. Drew Sidora, who is not a bone carrier, but she carries dog bones, bitch. Yes. My phone is literally blowing up. Ralph Sidora filed for divorce from Drew Sidora today. So my good friend, who is the Walter Cronkite of our generation, and I was standing on that hill, baby. Dave Quinn he needs a Peabody Award. He needs all the awards for excellent journalism. It's at the point where give Dave Quinn an NAACP award, baby. Child, y'all nominate Shark Tank instead of Love and Marriage Huntsville for best reality show with one Black person being on the cast. So, baby, give the NAACP Image Award to Dave Quinn, honey. Yes. Child, let's get into this. Breaking news, Nanny 911, Ralph Sidora filed for divorce. So I'm going to read to you all exactly what Dave Quinn reported on. It is an exclusive, okay? All right, Dave Quinn says, according to documents obtained by People, oh, why I call him Ralph Sidora? I tried it. Ralph, you know I love you. I didn't mean to call you. I'm gonna call this man Ralph Sidora. Child, I thought Drew Sidora got her married name. Well, child, allegedly, that may be one of the reasons why he filed for divorce. You to take his last name, Drew. Jada Pinkett said, I'll ask Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith. Child, even Beyonce knows said, honey, I'm gonna add Carter, honey. Y'all refer to me as Beyonce knows Carter, baby. Drew Sidora, was he mad you didn't take Pittman? Allegedly. Anywho, let's get into what Dave Quinn said, child. Okay. According to documents obtained by People, Ralph Pittman's petition for divorce was received on Monday. Child, ain't today Wednesday? And the gag is, because one of the housewives mentioned on her platform that the cast had a photo shoot yesterday. The Atlanta Housewives cast had a photo shoot yesterday. So I need to know what the tea was. Was Drew blindsided? In my Nene voice. Okay, anywho, Ralph Pittman filed for divorce on Monday. He is seeking to end his partnership with the Game actress. Come on, Melanie. After 9 years of marriage. Ralph, who's 37, listed the couple's separation date as of last Thursday, and the papers noted there is no chance or hope of reconciliation between the spouses. Let's just talk about it. Now, as somebody who has filmed divorces for 15 years of producing reality television, from Nene and Greg, may Greg rest in peace, to Cynthia and Peter, Phaedra and Apollo, Melody and Martell. Am I missing anybody, Raindrops? Teresa and Joe from Jersey. Am I missing anyone? Child, Lisa Wu Hartwell and Ed Hartwell. We talking about child Deshaun Snow and Eric Snow. Okay, let's unpack this. So what we saw on the last, well, shoot, since they first started, I like Drew. And Drew knows that. Me and Drew have a relationship, right? We DM each other. She's so sweet. I love Drew. And one thing I like about Drew, I state my opinion on Drew, that sometimes I feel like Drew gives a good old Lifetime movie actress scene when she's on the show. Drew doesn't get mad, unlike some other housewives who's mad at me this week. Allegedly. We'll talk about that on Sunday. Anywho, Drew loves me. And Drew be like, child, I love that you talk about me. Because Drew gets it. Drew's like, please talk about me. And not only that, she's always like, I appreciate what you say because it helps me, grow as not only a person on the show, but as a reality star. So I love Drew. I love Ralph. I tried to get Drew and Ralph on my podcast, but let's just say they were blocked. And no, I don't mean Lego blocks. But we'll talk about that another day. Anywho, so what we saw on the Real Housewives of Atlanta was Ralph and Drew giving you guys Melody and Martell Hoties, baby. They never seem to get along. Ralph went to Florida, and not for the sunny skies, honey. I know Florida, the sunshine state, but we need to know, honey, if you were seeing sunshine for Boomerang, who got that wop, baby. That's what we need to know, Mr. Ralph Pittman. Were you pitting something? My phone is blowing up, child. Okay. Because, the raindrops are like Carlos King. I'm like, I know, child. I interrupted my workout. I was doing a back workout with biceps. Anywho. Ralph went to Florida and allegedly was there alone. As a Black man with Black brothers, a Black daddy, Black uncles, Black neighbors, Black coworkers. Child, ain't no Black man traveling by himself to see something. Wait, what is this? Interrupted me, child. Not an ad popping up. So Ralph, allegedly, went to Florida by himself because he just wanted to. He needed to think. And that was always a source of contention for him and Drew. And we saw that Ralph was giving very Marcel Scotty's a gaslighter. I love you, Marcel. Ralph and Marcel are the kings of gaslighting on reality television. So we saw that Ralph was gaslighting Drew. In addition to, Florida, the other issue was this female trainer that he had, and Drew Sidora wanted to know, how much bench pressing were you doing with this trainer, allegedly? Were you bench pressing weights, or were you bench pressing? So we saw a lot of that happen on this past season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's the reason why I invited Drew and Ralph, because Drew and Ralph gives me early days of the Hoax, where they were like a package deal. So for me, I was like, yeah, y'all could do an interview with Drew, or I can do one with Ralph, but no one has done an interview with them together. And because they also are fans of my work, they love Love and Marriage. They really wanted to do it because I just wanted to get to know, like, what exactly is happening here. And child, we still don't know. But what is so interesting is the fact that they were legally separated last Thursday. And child, it wasn't even 2 business days, child, that man filed for divorce. Y'all got separated last Thursday. 1 business day is Friday. The weekends don't count because the Lord said you need to take 1 day of rest, and preferably that's on Sunday. This man woke up Monday morning, wiped the cold out of his eye, went down to the court where Bob Whitfield went to, honey, and filed for official divorce. And not only did he file, like, the man filed, because typically the woman files, because the man feels like, yeah, you know, I may have done my thing, allegedly, but let's work it out. No, Ralph filed and said that there is no hope of a reconciliation. That leads for me to believe something serious must have happened. Now, one thing I know about marriages, no, I'm not in one, but I created a Love and Marriage child, is when a couple files for divorce and says there's no hope of a reconciliation, one of 2 things occurs. It's either cheating, allegedly, or misuse of funds, allegedly. So was it financing or like, which one was it? And it also makes you think, like, okay, for Ralph to be the one to file for divorce, did Drew do something that he believes is so bad that he can't reconcile with her? Because one thing I know about men, and I'm not saying this is Drew or Ralph's situation, okay? I'm going to educate y'all on men. When a woman steps outside of the marriage or steps outside of a relationship, meaning she entertains another man physically, a man can't take it. A man cannot take a woman who cheats. And again, I'm not saying this is Drew and Ralph's situation. Okay, this is all alleged. A man can cheat up until the sun goes down, child, down at the gas station and pump 5, pumping it up, honey. He can cheat, honey, on the coworker, child. He can cheat, child, at the movie theater and buy out the theater, child. And he expects a woman to forgive him and says, well, you know, I'm a man. But if a woman so much so as text another man, let alone physically gets into a situation with him, a man sees that woman as used goods. And he cannot get past it. So it begs the question, did something happen where Drew did something that Ralph thinks is unforgivable, allegedly? Or did Ralph find himself in a situation with another woman and he loves this woman and he feels like, I want to be with this woman and not with my wife? All alleged. We have to break this down. And there's going to be more conversation about this story because we have to look at the meat, no pun intended. Because y'all Ralph is on. Anywho. You always have to look at what is not being said. And you always have to look at the facts, right? The fact is the husband filed for divorce, which is very rare. So, did Drew do something, allegedly, that Ralph thinks is unforgivable? Or did Ralph meet another trainer? No shade. Did Ralph fall in love with someone else? And he wants to move on with the other person. We're seeing some of that on the Real Housewives of Miami with Lenny and Lisa. Lenny said, I'm chucking the deuces at this marriage and I want you out my house. And I met this other woman who allegedly was at the parties that I was throwing every weekend because I do have a mortgage. And I do rent this house out to pay the mortgage, which to me is a smart business move. I'm just saying. So we saw what's happening between Lisa and Lenny. Lenny is like, I'm done with Lisa. I'm done because he met another woman. And Lenny is filing for divorce. So that's what I'm saying. If a man files for divorce, oftentimes it's because he either fell in love with someone else or the wife did something so bad, like cheating, allegedly, that he can't get past it. So that's the things we need to know. And child, one thing about Carlos Reginald King the First, I'm going to find out. Stay tuned. And Dave Quinn, on behalf of Walter Cronkite, Barbara Walters, we thank you. Stay tuned. Back to my workout.